Hello everyone, my name is Diyar. I am 26. I have a master's in international marketing and management from Copenhagen Business School, and I attended back in 2012. I attended the Young Role Model Academy here in Mind Juice, which has helped me a lot, to be honest, in my life, both academically, professionally, privately, in my own life, and within my own relationships with my family and my friends. Um, and Actually, what I've learned a lot during my time at this, at my during my time in Mind Juice, was to open my heart. And I got other tools as well in terms of how to set boundaries, how to understand others. Because before I would think that, oh, my way is the only right way to do things, but then I understood that there's so many different ways that are right and correct to do things, not only one. So it has really broadened my perspective, and I feel that I'm much more open as a person. I've got to deal with good things in terms of how to find my passion in life, how to find my purpose, how to set goals and achieve them. But as well, I've learned how to deal with the hard stuff, with the tough stuff, and actually, first of all, like getting to know what is it that I can improve on for myself and for others. So one of the main things that I've been working on is to step out of my comfort zone, but as well to understand myself and to express myself with my heart, to be vulnerable, because that was a very hard thing for me to do, to actually express my emotions, both the tough ones, but as well the soft ones. So, for example, I had a very hard time expressing when I was sad, with tears, or actually saying to someone, what you're saying makes me sad, or actually being vulnerable to the process that I've been through. I've lost my dad, I've lost my half sister, and it was very challenging and tough time. And actually opening it up about it and explaining about my sadness has been very helpful. Like it has been very healing to me, because before I would just close it down. I would just pretend like there's nothing, I would just say that my pain is my pain. I would deal with it on my own. I would take care of myself on my own. But that did much harm to myself and to my relationships, because I would just close my heart. I'd be much more angry and frustrated, and under that anger and frustration would be sadness, loads of sadness. So I remember my coach and Pernille from Mind Juice saying to me, Diyar, you gotta open your heart. You need to open your heart. And it was a process, like, of people really showing love and compassion towards me throughout, like, in a process of being compassionate and helping me, opening my eyes, and step by step breaking out of these boundaries, and being open to change. So now today I can actually, I wouldn't have a problem like crying in public. Not that I would sit there and like, bawl my eyes out and cry. Not that I would do that. But if I get sad or emotional, or if I get vulnerable, I can actually express that. And that just vulnerability opens up for your heart, It opens up for you to connect with other people. And that was what I have experienced from then. And I've learned other things as well, like different tools I've gotten in terms of how to understand people, how to listen and seek to listen and understand before expressing myself. So this tolerance towards other people, patience towards others and myself, learning how to coach myself in terms of, if something is challenging, ask myself the right questions. So what can I do? What's within my control? How can I be better? How can I do better? And what do I want? So the question of what do I want has really helped me gain a lot of things in my life. So I moved to Dublin 3 years back, and that was to work for Google, among others. And I did that while I was studying as well. So it was a very, very tough and challenging time. But because I had a very clear vision, because during my time in Mind Juice, I was able to find my purpose and have these tools to keep on going without like getting burned out or like stressed, but as well really having a clear focus on what I want, and the ability to be emotionally intelligent, because that's the number one trait that you need right now. Like, we live in a very hectic world. We live in a world where, you know, everything is going on, and you know, you gotta be like on the hamster wheel all the time. You gotta, you know, pick up the kids, and you know, you have a schedule from morning to evening, and you don't really get to choose. You don't really get to prioritize, and you need that. You really need that, because it's your life and it's your path, and you gotta set the path. You can't have the circumstances dictate what you want. You gotta dictate your and create for yourself the life that you want, and that's within your power, within your control. And that's what you get out of like attending courses at Mind Juice. You really get to tune in on what do you want, and you get to work on your limiting beliefs. Like, you really get to create new and better beliefs for yourself, and get the tools that you need to help yourself out of discomfort and help others as well to achieve your main goal and mission in life. So that's really recommendable. And now fast forward a few years, now I'm attending speaker education here in Mind Juice, and it's basically about tuning in on yourself and your own performance, both performance in your private life, with your family, with your friends in society, academically, professionally, but as well like your main purpose. What do you really want? So you tune in on that, and then you perfect yourself towards it. And it's a process that I'm really happy for. I just completed the first module, and it lived up to all my expectations. I got to learn about my instincts as a person. I know it sounds weird, but it's so crucial, it's so fundamental. Like, it's knowledge and wisdom that everyone needs to know about. It really has to be out there and available. And that's part of my mission, to actually help spread that, because I know how much it helped me. I know how much it helped people attending it back then with me, and now just talking to other people on the team, how much it's actually like already like giving us so much. I want to use it as well to be very to tune in on my purpose and work on it every single day, work towards it. Right now I'm working on my concept, because I want to go independently and help companies find their purpose. I want to ultimately be a social entrepreneur. It's going to be a fun and experimental process where I actually get to unfold different sides of me and get even more out of my comfort zone, get even stronger beliefs that will help me in my life and help me achieve what I want, and in that actually help elevate a whole community, a whole society. So that's what I hope, and I hope that you tune in every time we post on the blog, and follow me on my journey and the other attendants as well. And yeah, share some insights with us. You know, let's get to know each other better, and how we can, you know, help achieve a bigger and better purpose. Thanks for listening. Namaste.